Good morning. How are we doing? We should be live. Yes, we are live. Good morning. So, my body fat hasn't gone down, even though I feel lighter. And that was the short version of the conversation. But what actually was happening here was they noticed the body fat was like going up and down a bit, even though they felt lighter. The weight was actually coming down at times as well. They were stronger, fitter. And it was like, okay, how do you know your body fat um, isn't going down, isn't going in the right direction? They was like, well, I use this machine where you put your hands on, it's like bioimpedance, and it sends a little wave. And I was like, okay, were you fasted for 24 hours? What, did you have any drinking in you? Because these are massively flawed, and your hydration status can massively impact the result of these. And my point in this, where this whole conversation went, is that number literally rocked her confidence, rocked how she felt, her sense of achievement, and nearly resulted in a little bit of sabotage to go, you know what, maybe it's not working. When actually, if you carry on with the things that you probably know you need to do, the habits, there's no way you won't lose fat if you do it for long enough. Now, of course, there's little tweaks along the way, like when you track calories sometimes, and maybe even though you're being really consistent with them, even on weekends, I'm still not losing fat on these calories, but actually, there could be some error there. So maybe the tablespoon is a bit more than the tablespoon. We forgot to track X, Y, Z. Yeah, there could be things like that. But over time, just regardless of the little spikes in weight that happen, you will lose body fat. If you're getting your steps in, getting the workouts in, sticking within a calorie deficit. And if things plateau for 3-4 weeks and you've been really consistent, guess what? We just tweak it then, but only then. But actually, what was quite interesting is she was feeling great until she got that result. It was like, this machine, which is very unreliable, just came out with this. And it was like, wow, that's put a massive dampener on her results and her mood. And if you think about what this is all about, to feel better, to have more energy, that zapped it straight away. And I would take those machines with a pinch of salt. Like someone's actually, like we've got some scales that do it, or claim to do it. And I'm like, don't even bother looking at it, if I'm honest, because this will be inaccurate. And it's like I said, you fast. If you were using them in research, you would have to completely fast for 24 hours for it to be accurate at all. And even then, it's always in the limitations of the studies. Like, we use this machine. We know that they're not that reliable or valid. And next time it'd be better if you use XYZ machine. So the body fat percentage is taken with a bit of a pinch of salt. And if you're feeling better, your clothes are fitting better, you've got more energy, keep doing what you're doing, is what I would say. And if anyone needs to hear that today, I hope that's helped you keep going today, regardless of the scales even, because that's not always an indicator of body fat. So, and if the scales aren't going up or you're not seeing the results you want, keep going, keep consistent for another 2 weeks. Don't worry about it. Then make a decision. I've been consistent for another 2 weeks now. That's 3-4 weeks overall. Maybe now I need to tweak something. That's it. Don't go straight in and go, what's not working? No, I'll just sabotage Benji, because that's the reason why we're not losing body fat over time. So I hope that helps. Good morning, happy Wednesday, and I'll see you